Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Political streamer Hasan Piker is accused of using a shock collar on his dog during a live stream. All right, so as you guys know, I don't like to cover politics on this show, so we haven't really gotten into Hasan because I try to stay away from that world, the world of streaming politics. But Hasan has had a video go viral of him, what looks to be him, using a shock collar on his dog. And his dog is always in the background of all his videos. So he will stream for 8 hours at a time, and his dog will be motionless in the background. And this one time we see his dog get up and try to move out of his spot, and it looks to me like he uses a shock collar. So let's go ahead and look at the footage.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just go, just stop.
All right, you heard the dog yelp, and it looked like he pressed something on his table. Let's rewind that. Look closely.
All of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say that I 100% believe, or I can't say 100%. Let's say 97% believe that he used a shock collar on the dog. And one of the tells is the fact that if he didn't use a shock collar, then his dog just yelped and he didn't instantly rush to his side, his or her side. I don't know if the dog's a male or female, but he didn't instantly rush to the dog's side. If my dog was in the background and I heard him yelp, I would instantly go see what's wrong. So to me, that's the proof that he used a shock collar, because he heard her yelp and he knew she was yelping because he pressed a button to shock her. So yeah.
It's just, you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
Yeah, that dog don't look spoiled.
No, she doesn't want to come over.
Okay, it's a
here to see what's up. She just wants to roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone, and she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
All right, so one thing I will say, and not to get into politics, but like I don't like Hasan. And like the reason I don't like Hasan has nothing to do with politics, but like the way he's talking to his chat right here, this is the way he always talks to his chat. Like every clip I've ever seen of this man, he's like either talking down to his chat or arguing with his chat. And it's always like a negative tone, like to the video. Like I've never seen this man just chilling, having a good time, like talking with his chat. Like it's always just constant negativity. Like he's just always in a bad mood. Like I don't understand why people would waste hours of their day watching this guy be in a bad mood and yell at them. Like that cannot be good for your mental health.
I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk immediately. I hate everything. I hate everything.
Many of you guys,
you heard him. I hate everything. Why would you want to watch someone that negative? Like I don't understand it.
guys know that.
All right, so this right here is Ethan Klein. His channel H3H3. He has the H3 podcast. So him and Hasan used to have a podcast together, but now they're beefing, and I believe Ethan is suing Hasan. And like, obviously, I think a big part of it is because Ethan is Jewish, and Hasan is Palestinian. So like, the whole war in Gaza and everything. So they're both on opposite sides. So I guess that's the reason they're beefing. But here Ethan is calling out Hasan for his dog.
I'm a dog lover, and there are a few things that horrify me more than people that abuse their animals. These are precious creatures that need us and depend on us, and abusing that trust is such a horrible crime. A clip of Hasan Piker is going viral right now of him shocking his dog Kaya for taking one step off of her mat. Let's take a look.
Such a first world problem, but it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just
Okay, we did just see this.
just stop.
And every time, like, he's gonna try to say that the dog stepped on something or his toenails got caught in something. I didn't see any of that. It literally just looked like he shocked the dog.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
All right, Steve, Hasan made a video about the collar, I think. Yeah, I have it. I have it in the archive. We're gonna get to it.
You're being such a baby.
I always found it bizarre how Kaya, who's this young, energetic puppy, stayed in 1 square foot of Hasan's room, right in sight of camera, almost like just a prop in his room. Well, now we know why. He's using extreme austerity measures to shock and abuse his animal and then blaming her, getting mad at her for him hurting her. There's further evidence from a recent broadcast.
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
It's here we can.
You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get 1. I think you're choking her.
She's like, it's
All right, so they're saying, so I believe that the reason the collar is too tight is because it's a shock collar. Yeah, so this is further proof that Hasan had, if he wasn't using a shock collar, he's used it before, which is, I think, what people are getting at.
There's a lot of neck meat.
This woman on Hasan.
He just said the dog has a lot of neck meat. So Hasan has no responsibility over the type of collar he buys for the dog. It's the dog's fault for having a lot of neck meat. Come on, man.
Stream was concerned enough that, she had to say something live. I'm sure that was the last thing she wanted to do, was humiliate him on his own stream. But she was that worried. She couldn't even fit a single finger under her collar. And you get the sense that he was about to say it's a shock collar. He says it's a ... and then he doesn't finish the sentence. As I'm sure Hasan will try to deny using a shock collar, here's a clip of him admitting he owns one.
John.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar. Or
Man, Ethan came with all the receipts. He did all the work for me.
Fish and his dogs. For Fish and his dogs barking, I couldn't do it. I have it still. I bought it.
With all that evidence and more coming out, it's pretty hard to deny that Hasan has been abusing his dog for the absolutely vain project of just sitting there in frame for 9 hours straight every day. Terrible.
What's going on, everybody?
All right, so this is a crazy video. This is the time lapse of that stream where Hasan, shocked the dog. And you're going to see that the dog was sitting there for 2 hours. Tries to get up. Hasan, shocks the dog. The dog then goes back to sitting there for another 2 hours. Like, the dog wants to get up and move around. I don't think it's good for a dog to just sleep in one position for 8 hours a day.
I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the Hasan Abi broadcast.
Look at this. The dog is stuck to that little corner of the room. I can't believe this. And Ethan's right. He is using the dog as a prop. And what's even the point? Are people really watching his videos to see a dog in the background?
It is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence.
And here's the shock.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just go.
So you see the way he's like, Kaya, please. He's acting like the dog has just been up and down, wandering around. It had been still for 2 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes. It gets up till it looks like it's just trying to get comfortable, find a new place to lay. And Hasan acts like the dog has just been moving the entire time. I don't know, let's just say he's not using a shock collar. The way he's talking to the dog and expecting it to just stay there the entire time is ridiculous to me.
Stop.
And then the dog continues to lay there for another 2 hours. It's crazy. Okay, we're past 4 hours. 4 hours and 21 minutes.
This is the
All right, so the next day, after all this controversy landed on the internet, Hasan finally decides to show off the collar a day later. And he didn't decide to, like, you know, to show the collar the day of, when his chat was getting on his case about how he may be using a shock collar. He could have easily disproved it by just removing the collar that day and showing the collar. But he instead wasted the next day when he has time to, you know, switch out the collars. And even though he's showing a collar, he's going to show a collar that, like, he's going to say it's a vibration collar. I don't know if they sell vibration collars. I feel like shock collars also have a vibration feature. So to me, he has a shock collar, but he just removed the metal parts that shock the dog to make it look like it's just a vibration collar.
one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it.
See, I've never seen a dog collar that just vibrates. Maybe I'm wrong, guys, but I've just never seen that. And he could easily prove it, because he could just be like, this is the make and model of this collar. You guys can check it out. But he doesn't do that. He's not even, look at the way he's holding the collar. You can't even get a good look at it. Like, what in the world, man? I would be putting this collar up into the camera. Like, you could see every detail.
Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it.
Yeah, a collar with all those bells and whistles, but it doesn't have the shock feature. Yeah, I don't believe it. So it's basically a shock collar with every feature a shock collar has, except for the ability to shock.
When she gets lost, if she were to actually get lost, you are able to, it emits a sound. Okay?
It's a lot of dead air here. This is something I don't understand about how people can watch Hasan. I see a lot of footage of Hasan's chair and just dead air. Like, who's watching this? Like, look at the chat just going off. What are you guys reacting to? It's just an empty room.
Kaya, come. Kaya. Come here, baby. Good girl. Place.
Okay, so now Hasan has a handful of a bunch of other collars. All right, we don't really need to see any of this. All right. Well, that's the story, people. So what do you think? Do you think Hasan was using a shock collar, or do you believe that he's actually telling the truth and that it's just a vibration collar and people are just overreacting? What do you think? Let's go ahead and see what the chatters are saying. All right, Steve. Hasan made a video about the collar, I think. Damn. Yep. Let's see what the Twitchers are saying. No Twitchers.
Introducing the Late Night Show with your host, Cuddy Bino. Live streamed on both YouTube and Twitch. Search Cuddy Bino for more information.